afternoon.
What does it mean to you, knowing where you took this, when you took over this team, where it was, to be guaranteed of a winning record now? And also, you haven't talked about the playoffs. You got one game left. It's for the playoffs. What would that mean to you guys?
Yeah, first and foremost, just thankful for our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ who put us in this position, right? All the support that I've had is not me, right? It's what's in me, and I'm just thankful, all right, for just being blessed to be in this position as a coach, and happy to, change the trajectory of the Texans organization, right, for there to be good news about the organization, and we're headed in a good place, playing meaningful football, right? It means a lot to us, and we're pleased with where we are, and we understand that, we didn't, as our guys say, we didn't come this far just to get this far, right? We have a lot to still play for that's ahead of us, but it's credit to the guys in the room for putting us in this position. Right? Our players stepped up big time today. It was a true team win. Offense, we're able to move the ball efficiently. Defense stepped up, played a tremendous game. It's great having CJ back, having Will back, and you just see the impact that those players have on our team. Right? And they truly stepped up, made big-time plays for us, down after down, and they put us in position, right, to be in a really good spot moving forward.
Hey, Coach, what did you think of the performance of Will Anderson Jr. and along those same lines? How great was it to see him set the single season record for most sacks for a rookie?
Yeah, really proud of Will for him pushing through, right? He's in a lot of pain. He's hurt, but he still, sucked it up and pushed through. And he made a lot of impact plays. Even though he's on a limited snap count, he was still able to affect the quarterback. For him to get 2 sacks, huge plays for us in the game, all right? And just for him to break the rookie record, I know it means a lot to him. That's the type of player Will is. He's an impact player, and you see it instantly, right? You see we've missed him. When he hasn't been there, we've missed him. But you see the production, you see the type of plays that he can make for us. Really proud of him, proud of the season that he's having.
Coach, another dominant performance from the defense today. I'd like to know your thoughts on how significant the in-season signings of Barnett, King, and Tart have been for the defense.
And we've had to move a lot of things around due to injuries and things with our roster. So just thankful to Nick and his staff for, bringing in the right guys. And it starts there and it all starts with the right guys, and then the players that these guys are stepping in and being able to catch up quickly. Or we throw a lot at our guys, and they're able to catch up quickly and fit right in with what we asked them to do, play hard, play relentless, play smart football. And we're happy to have, when it comes to Barnett, Desmond has stepped in and made plays for us, adding Kareem, adding Amos. I mean, we've added DAC when we didn't have him to start. So there's a lot of different guys, right, who weren't here at the beginning of the year, but it just shows, right, the resolve of our team that no matter who's in, guys are doing their absolute best and helping us to win games.
DeMeco, before CJ's injury, we got so used to seeing CJ making plays, looking so smooth. How concerned were you that he could pick up where he left off, and then how surprised were you that, oh, there he goes, he's doing his thing again?
Yeah, CJ had a really, really good week of practice. So I was encouraged seeing him at practice and seeing the way he operated, seeing how he's efficient in practice, made the correct throws, the correct reads in practice, and he looked back to himself, back to normal, and he stepped out here today in this game, and he did the same thing. Right? He was efficient. He moved the offense along, right? And, I mean, for us to move the ball like we did, it started with the run game, right? So with Motor, the way he ran the ball, Damian, a couple runs that he had, I think we ran the ball really well. Our O-line blocked well up front, right? We didn't give up any sacks, all right? We didn't turn the ball over. So all that starts with the offensive line and them dominating the line of scrimmage.
Hey, DeMeco, 2 things. This week you talked about playing clean. You guys look like you did that for the most part. And then losing a guy like a Jonathan Bernard and having other guys like Rankins and Tart and letting those guys step up. Can you talk about that?
At first off, I'm thankful for our guy. I mean, that's what we talk about, playing clean ball. I think we had 1 penalty maybe in the game, but that's like you play clean. You protect the ball, no penalties, right? You take the ball away on defense. Right? That's really clean football, giving yourself a chance to play. We've been in many games where it was the Texans holding the Texans back, but today we got out of our own way and we were able to compete and play clean football. And the second part there, I'm sorry again.
About the defensive line having
Yeah.
guys step in with a guy like that.
Right, yeah. For our defensive line, I mean, we were down Malik, down Jonathan, right, down a lot of guys there. And for Tart to step in and play big for us versus his old team, and Rankins, another big day. Jerry is continuing to play better each and every week. For him to get the sack there and Rankins to scoop and score, one of the best plays in football. So happy to finally get a defensive touchdown. But our D-line, they produce. No matter who's been in, they produce, they play well together. And when they play well together, right, that changes the entire scope of our defense, right? It all starts up front with our defensive line. And when we play well, they play well. So we just continue to lean on our defensive line. And they're the driving force for our defense. When they're playing well, we have a really good chance to win games.
I have two questions, separate questions for you. First, I asked, Laramie obviously had come out of the game. Was that more? I know you all have a pretty big lead. Is that more precautionary, or was that something y'all had to take a look at?
Yeah, we'll see how Laramie is feeling as the week goes on.
And also, you all have had to rely on a lot of young pieces this year. Of course, CJ and Will. But a lot of young guys have kind of carried you all. How important has that been to you all's success this season? Relying on a lot of the young guys.
We have a lot of young guys who stepped up and they've provided energy to our team. And that's what I told our young guys. I met with them in the offseason. Like, I want you guys to be the driving force, right? You guys bring the energy to our team, and they set the tone, right? And that's what I asked them to do, and they've been doing it all year. Whether it's Tank, CJ, Will, I mean, all our guys have stepped up and made plays for us, right? And I'm happy to have a really good core of young players, right, who knows what it takes to win. They know how to prepare, right, and they know what it means to play for each other, right? And that's really important for our team and where we are now.
We have time for a few more.
Well, overall, what did you see from CJ, and how much did he kind of not only for the boot offense, but how much did he give a jolt and a boost to the offense when he was out there?
Yeah, he was efficient all day. That's one thing I would say. He was efficient, went to the right spot with the football. He made great decisions all day, and that's what I would say about CJ. He was calm, he was confident in the moment, and just the confidence factor of what he does to our entire team, he raises everyone's level of confidence because everyone knows the type of player that he is, right? He's a big-time playmaker, and he continues to show it week after week. So, man, we're all excited to have CJ back because, he is a really great player, and we're happy to have him.
DeMeco, you talk about the younger players taking a major step forward, but to get two veterans like Jerry and Sheldon to get the first touchdown, what does it mean for their culmination, and what have they brought an impact for the locker room?
Right, Jerry and Rankins have done an unbelievable job, right, as this year's went along. Rankins, right, holding it down on the interior D-line. Those guys don't get a lot of publicity, but Rankins, Malik, the interior defensive linemen, they're the driving force, right, and they've done a great job all year. And Jerry has really picked it up this past couple weeks, and to see him rushing with the speed off of the edge, right, really affecting the quarterback, disrupting the quarterback, that's what we want to see from Jerry in those passing situations, and he's starting to show up big time for us.
DeMeco, can you address the theme or the message that you have established for something like that as a ground floor with the players coming in and out and seemingly picking it up, picking it up with enthusiasm? It's like a seamless, everybody knows picking it up, coming in a seamless motion.
Right, our message to our guys is no matter who's in, we want to play a relentless brand of football, and we want to play with high energy, right? We want guys to be enthusiastic about playing football because that's how I view the game, and that's how I've always viewed the game. I've always had fun playing the game of football, right? And you have fun when you execute, right? And that's what I harp on all the time. Like, if our execution is right, we play with clean football, we play precision, we operate with precision, right? Everybody's going to be excited. Everybody's going to be enthusiastic because if we execute, that means we're making plays. So just had to remind our guys of that this week. Let's get back to having fun playing football, and you have fun when you execute.
We'll take these last two.
Yeah, but DeMeco, if I'd asked you last summer, you expected CJ to be an elite player, certainly to have always been an elite player, even as a rookie, but with the amount of adversity you had with the offensive line, if somebody had told you were going to be facing that back in July, how much sleep would you have gotten?
Still get a good amount of sleep, right? You never know in the league and with seasons. There are a lot of ebbs and flows, a lot of ups and downs, guys in and out. You just have to remain steady throughout the season, right? It's very unpredictable, it's taking one day at a time, right? Win the day and keep pressing forward.
Let me go back to the huge strip sack and the Rankins return, how big it was, what you saw from the sideline, because you were going crazy after he crossed the goal line.
Yeah, but on the snap, right? I saw his get off, and I seen he got a step on the tackle there, and it was a clean sack. And we've been harping on it a lot about not just getting the sack or tackling the quarterback. We want the ball. And when I seen him go for the ball and it was out and it's still on the ground, I mean, I was like, I knew this was our opportunity, right, to properly scoop and score one, and to see Rankins come up with it. I'm overly excited at that point because it's just what we harp on, and to see it come to life right there in the game. I'm so excited for Jerry, so excited for Rankins to be able to make that play for us. All right, thank you guys.